Hello and welcome to Business Sense and Emotional Intelligence, Communicating Your Way to Success. And I'm delighted to say in this opening programme that my guest is Mee Elverson. Welcome to the programme, Mee.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here.
It's wonderful that you're here. And without further ado, I'd like to just ask Mee to introduce herself and to say who she is and actually how we met. As this programme is talking about business sense and emotional intelligence, it's going to be all business. So I'm very, very much looking forward to our discussion. So Mee, tell us, who are you?
So I am Mee Elverson. I'm the founder of the Vlog Academy. So I actually work with people to help them either create their own videos for social media or for internal use to get their business seen online. Or we can help them produce the videos, so we do it for people instead. But it's all about raising the online visibility for businesses through video.
And if you didn't hear that properly, it is Vlog Academy.
Yeah.
Could you say, so Vlog Academy, why Vlog? Why isn't it called blog or the other names that we might be more familiar with?
Well, it's not called blog because blog is a written format.
Right.
And a vlog, for those who don't know what it is, it's the shortening of video blog. So in effect, it is a video version of a written blog, you could say. So it used to be a lot like a journal for people sharing their everyday life or what they were doing. For a business, it could be a variety of shapes and forms. So it's more sharing information and expertise. And what's happening now is that we are moving already away from vlogging, which was growing as a way of communicating only a few years ago when I started the Vlog Academy. Now it has exploded. So everyone knows that it's really important to have web videos. So the Vlog Academy might have been called something else if I had started it now. But vlogging is still, people still know what it means because it is a much more personal form of video production. It's a more engaging format, and that's what I teach in the Vlog Academy when I teach my clients to create their own videos. It is that it's a personal communication form.
We met some years ago, and it's been so important for me to have you as my first guest because you actually designed and put together what is the opening sequence to this programme, which has been on my website since you made it 4-5
something like that
years ago, which is absolutely fantastic. So I remember you setting up the Vlog Academy and indeed the training that you have delivered. You do one-to-one, you also do group training, which is fantastic. Can you, because sometimes there's a fear, isn't there? I can't do it, I haven't got the right equipment. Can you say more as to the content actually of your training programs, which puts everybody at ease when you have this fear, I don't have what I need, I can't do it, because you basically say, yes, you can, and this is how. Could you say more about the equipment that's needed or not?
Of course. The training I offer is, well, first of all, it's both online or in person. So I do group training and corporate training, and you can do an online training program online in your own time. And it's pretty much 50-50, the techie stuff or the confidence and message stuff. So if you are your own personal brand, for example, you need to think about what you put out there. I call it the visual persona. How do you go out there? Who are you? What is your brand? And the link, you need to make sure that you're aligned with your brand when you speak. So there's no discrepancy in there, because then it can feel very awkward and people see through that. So that's part of what I teach, is to align your brand with your video persona and get confident in that role, as well as getting confident in front of the camera and getting used to that. So I have all tips and tools for how to get about that. And the other part is the technical stuff. So it could be about, simple pieces of equipment that helps you create a higher quality video. Really simple stuff like maybe a tripod for, you can start shooting on your smartphone.
That's just what I was going to ask. So if you've got a smartphone, can you basically start vlogging?
definitely start on your smartphone, because we all have them, and the quality of the video is now so good that you can share it on Facebook and YouTube. So start on your smartphone, start practicing there before you go out and buy a more expensive camera. So you know that you enjoy it, that you can do it technical and all that, and that it is worth the money you invest. And then a clip-on microphone is always to recommend, because the sound will be better. If you live in the northern parts of the hemisphere, the northern parts of Europe, we all know that it's quite dark this time of the year. Yes. And then a video light can come in handy, because we do need to just have light to make the image clearer, and the eyes are the windows to our soul, so we want to see the eyes, and that's why a video light can be really helpful for that. But it's just little tips and tools like that can really just increase your confidence when you go in front of the camera, make you feel more aligned with your brand or your business, and also make it easier to get it done, because when we know what we're doing and we're used to it, and we know that we have advice on what the best setup is, it's also much easier and quicker.
One of the biggest tips I remember that you gave me is, so many people when they film on their phones film vertically, where in fact you're better filming horizontally, because of course it fits with a TV screen or anything else, or even a YouTube. So always turn your camera to one side. But also, you talk about the continent and the light and day and what have you. You're not from the UK, but I know that your work does take you around the world. Could you say a little bit more about where you come from and a little bit of your journey, but also where are you working in the world, or where have you worked?
Yeah, so I'm Swedish. I was born and raised in Sweden. And I went to film school in Stockholm, and then I went on to New York, and I went to New York Film Academy and New York University, went back to Stockholm, and I've been working in very high-end film and television, both in Stockholm, but sending out production teams all over the world, really. So we were flying out to Hollywood, to LA, to do massive big commercial shoots for Ericsson and big brand names. And then love and life took me to London, and I moved to London about 20 years ago now, actually. Exactly. And I started working in documentary production instead, and then eventually I ended up in the southeast of England, where I now live, and I now have a base there, but I do training all over the world. So I have been training a lot of people in Greece, actually in Crete, in Italy, in Sweden, of course, as well. I'm going over to the States soon, Morocco. Yeah, so it's quite international, and people come in and they train with me online from all corners of the world.
What's really exciting is when we first met is I actually spent some time as a business consultant with you, and I know that you reflect on that time and see it as not a large part necessarily, but I was a cog in the works, if you like, that has enabled you, if you like, to expand and grow and to do all what you're doing, which is fantastic. And I know that a large part of what's close to your heart, which very much ties up with emotional intelligence, is the importance of authenticity. So I want to cover more of that in the second half. But can I just ask you, how much do you think has authenticity empowered you to be confident in your work, just as we go into the break?
Me personally?
Yes.
It's really important. I mean, I didn't want to be involved in the corporate world at all. I didn't like corporate, the way we deal with things and the tone of it and the appearance, everything. I just wanted to get away from it. But now times are changing, and I wanted to do my own thing, and I found a platform for it where I could actually make use of all the experience I had from many, many years. And yes, thank you so much for coming in at that very crucial point of my life. It was super helpful and really, really made me focus on what I needed to do to get my business up and running. So I'm very grateful to you. Thank you very much.
No, it's great, and it's wonderful when you watch people fly, and you've been an inspiration to me and to others. And we're going to the break now, but I'd like to hear more in the second half about this this importance of the authenticity. It's wonderful. It's clearly affected your journey, and hear more about how you empower. And I think it's particularly women, isn't it, that you
Not
like to
only,
work?
but I do have a separate program just for women because I think it's so important.
And what's that called?
It's called iStorm, the program.
So you can Google iStorm too. So if it's okay, stay with me, and I'll be carrying on talking to me as we go into the break. So we'll see you in just one moment. Thank you so much, Millie.
Thank you, such a pleasure.
Thank you so much. That's fantastic. EQ, emotional quotient, is better known as emotional intelligence. It is a tangible tool that can sit alongside your services or your product, and it can be taught. Leaders with high EQ have less stress, they're more effective, and they earn more money. There's a great saying, just because we have pains, it does not give us permission to be a pain. I believe that teaching emotional intelligence has a direct impact on your sense of success and your net profits. EQ will empower you and your workforce to drive the change that you want. Change brings transition. EQ can help unpack what's holding you back and speed up that period of transition.